Hi everybody, welcome to Ron's World. Today we're getting ready to go out to Lake Havasu. We got an AMX motocross race going out there tomorrow for the state championship. So we got to drive all the way out to good old Lake Havasu where it's rocky and windy and duke it out with Joe Kalos and the boys and Roy. And the scoop is Joe's hurt again. So he never fully recovered from ribs, and then it looks like he might have jacked up his ribs again. So that's gonna suck. But we're having fun with the rest of the season anyway, because we're pretty much tied into a points lock, so it doesn't really matter. So anyway, we gotta do some prep while we wait on Roy. Roy's at work. So we're gonna wash the bike, change the air filter, get it prepped up, get the steed ready for racing. This track is rocky and it's been known to have flat tires. Unfortunately, we don't have any spares yet since it's a brand new bike still. 2017 Sierra 450, it's pretty much all stock except for Neil's work connection lever right here. And some cool graphics by 518 Designs. Shout out to those boys. Hopefully we'll get some Moto Center love on here in red somewhere, maybe up here. Hint, hint, Neil. Shout out to Neil Thornick and the boys at Moto Center. Those guys rock. AEO is always the presence at the tracks and the races and the dominant figure, but our boys Moto Center are going to coming up strong for those who ride. We got a mess, so we're gonna fire up the power washer and knock some dirt off this bike and get it prepped for Lake Havasu. So we've been having a great series, us vet riders. We have a great vet crew. Unfortunately, the AMX track conditions and venues suck. We were down the canyon, and it's very upsetting for motocross in Arizona that it could be like this. I can't believe that we could let some people's pride and egos and attitudes get in the way of hundreds of potentially thousands of people's riding passion and hobby. I mean, it's just unbelievable to me that we can't make it work. You know, there's good 300 motocrossers on a busy weekend, and a good 300 desert riders on a busy weekend, and that's about 600 riders plus the recreational riders. We got 1,000 people out there, and you're gonna tell me 3-4 people are holding it all up? It's always, you know, hearsay, rumors. There's always stories. You got this person saying this and that person saying that, and you know the truth's always somewhere in the middle. Unfortunately, they just can't make it happen. I wish that motocross would us riders would take it in our own hands like the AMRA riders do, and house the events themselves. The riders run it. I think that's what it might have to come down to. Otherwise, might just have to have a takeover. Or a boycott. Everyone just has to dump AMX altogether and migrate over to ACP's Saturday Motocross. They seem that they can be, you know, work easily with, or easy to work with, not so difficult to work with. And maybe they can team up with Motoland and bring back some of the other tracks in the future and build a strong riding series again. Until then, everybody's kind of dismantling and going about their way to Transworld in California, which is just not financially doable for me and some other people. You got SMX, which is Saturdays, but that's again the vet track and only one track, and that's on Saturdays, and that's what we're trying to get away from, not steer towards. And then people are going to AMRA, Works, of course. I don't know, besides that, practice riding. But the power's in the people, us riders, again. And until we vote with our money and make a change, that's how it's always going to be. So we're going to get this bike cleaned up. We're going to get prepped.